In today's video, I'm going to help you pass the AWS Certified DevOps Engineer exam. If you've never seen one of our videos before, what we do is go through some practice questions, let you figure out what you think the answer is, then I tell you what the answer is and break down why that is the answer. So today, we're going to go ahead and go through about 15 to 20 questions that'll help you prepare for the certification. You are managing a CI/CD pipeline for a large microservice-based application using AWS Code Pipeline. Each microservice is built and deployed independently using code build and code deploy. Occasionally, teams experience issues where a service gets deployed successfully, but it breaks functionality due to a dependent service not being updated yet. This results in partial outages and inconsistent behavior across environments. You are tasked with ensuring deployment, order, and dependency tracking, while still allowing each service to be independently deployable. What is the best way to ensure safe, coordinated deployments across services? So after I read the question, I give you guys 10 to 15 seconds to figure out what you think the answer is, and then we go ahead and jump into what the answer actually is. Three, two, one. So the best way to do this is to use AWS step functions or orchestrate multi-service deployment logic. Step functions provide a powerful way to coordinate complex workflows, allowing you to define service dependencies and execute deployments in a controlled, sequential, or parallel manner. So when you're actually in the exam room, make sure that you pay attention to that stuff. If it says what's the best way, what's the quickest way, least expensive, most expensive way, make sure that you pay attention to those things. All right, next up, you're overseeing the infrastructure automation for a regulated financial services application. The application must maintain audit trails for all changes and prevent manual modifications to production infrastructure. Currently, teams are using AWS CloudFormation for deployment. Engineers occasionally apply emergency changes via the AWS Management Console. These manual changes lead to drift and make it difficult to ensure compliance. You've been asked to design a strategy that prevents unauthorized manual changes while preserving agility. Which approach best meets both security and operational goals? Three, two, one. So the best way it would be to implement drift detection and enforce changes only through IAC using IAM and SCPs. The best practice in regulated environments is to enforce infrastructure as code or IAC by limiting who can make changes outside of automation. IAM policies and SCPs can be used to restrict users from making direct changes via the console or command line interface. Your deployment team uses code pipeline and code build for continuous integration. During peak development periods, builds are queuing up and slowing down, leading to increased feedback cycles and developer frustration. You've been asked to investigate and optimize build performance without sacrificing cost efficiency or reliability. The current build spec.yml file is optimized and build containers are lightweight. The team would also like to parallelize testing and reduce the impact of failures on unrelated components. What is the best way to improve pipeline performance and reduce bottlenecks? Three, 2, 1. Split the pipeline into smaller micro pipelines per component. Breaking the pipeline into smaller service-specific pipelines improves performance, speeds up feedback, and isolates failure. This also realigns with a microservices approach, allowing each service to be built and tested independently. A global e-commerce company uses blue-green deployments for its web application hosted on ECS with application load balancer. During deployment, you've noticed that the new version occasionally introduces errors that only appear under production traffic levels. Even though pre-production tests pass, the company wants a safer deployment method that limits exposure of new changes and allows quick rollback if issues arise. Stakeholders also want traffic to be gradually shifted to the new version with automated monitoring for anomalies. What is the most appropriate solution? Three, two, one. Implement Canary deployments using AWS Code Deploy with ALB traffic shifting. AWS Code Deploy supports Canary deployments for ECS with ALB, enabling traffic to shift incrementally to the new version. It allows real-time health checks and automatic rollback if predefined thresholds are breached, minimizing the impact of defects. Your organization manages infrastructure as code using AWS CloudFormation, and you've been tasked with improving the consistency and speed of environment creation. Environments must be provisioned in different AWS accounts with identical configurations, but with account-specific overrides like AMI IDs or parameter values. The solution must support auditing, reuse, and version control across environments. Manual duplication of templates has become error-prone and unmanageable. What is the most effective way to automate and standardize this process? If you haven't done so, make sure that you like this video and then comment below with if you're taking this exam, plan on taking this exam, and any tips that you may have if you've taken it or are taking it. But do not put the answers to these questions in the comments, right? Just let me know how you're doing. If you got 5 out of 5 so far, great. If you got all of them right, if you got all of them wrong, just let us know because we're still learning. But at absolute minimum, I've taken time out of my valuable ass day to give you guys this value. And all you got to do is like the video, right? All you got to do is like the video so I can get this in front of more people that are looking to take this exam, help more people pass this exam. So let's see what you guys got for the answer. So for this, the best thing would be to implement CloudFormation stack sets with parameter overrides per account. Stack sets allow centralized deployment of CloudFormation templates across multiple accounts and regions with environment-specific parameter overrides. This makes it ideal for maintaining consistency while allowing customization per environment. This train was the best shit that you've ever seen in your whole life. Hit like, and if you want any help, look in the description or go to itmasterkey.com. Other than that, I'll see you in class.